My rookie year in Jacksonville in 2003, I got called into the office on cut day. Now, mind you, I was the 104th pick of the 2003 draft. Thought I was doing pretty good in practice, and I got a call that day, 904-633-6000. Pick it up on the phone, and mind you, I have no idea how cut days work in the NFL. I knew that some guys that I came in with and other guys on the team were nervous. I was out at Target just having a normal old day. Get the phone call. Hey, Shaq Harris wants to see you in his office. Okay, cool, no problem. What time can you come up here? All right, I'm on my way. Mind you, I am not thinking about getting cut, nothing about this at all. So Shaq Harris, our vice president of player personnel, I gotta go see him. If the name Shaq Harris sounds familiar to you, it's because he's one of the pioneers and one of the first black quarterbacks in the NFL. And you should go back and watch the video that I did on the pioneers of the black quarterback position in college and in the pros who have paved the way for, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, and everybody in between. But he calls me into the office. I go in there. He has all of our draft picks written down. He has Byron Leftwich. Then he has Rashean Mathis, Vince Manuwai, George Wrighster, LaBrandon Toefield, and we had 4 other draft picks that year, but he didn't put their name on there. So he goes up to the board. He says, Byron Leftwich, circles his name. He's going to be our starting quarterback one of these days. He's doing a good job. Okay. Rashean Mathis, starting cornerback, day 1. Vince Manuwai, starting guard, day 1. I'm going to skip you. LaBrandon Toefield, backup running back to Fred Taylor right now, going to get a lot of time this year. Then he goes back. George Wrighster, what the are you doing? I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? I'm out here making plays in practice and everything. And this was my welcome to the NFL moment, because I had to learn how to be a pro and not just play football. He said, George, you're the last one out to practice, first one on the way home. You're not catching extra balls. You're doing all, and I'm like, have I been dropping any balls? He said, no. I said, okay, so why would I do that? I have naturally good hands. He said, let me explain this to you how this works. He was like, you have to understand that this is part of playing the game, that the coaches need to see you work as much as you're working outside of here. You're not making mental mistakes. You're not doing anything wrong, but we need to see that we can trust you, that you're putting in the work. So that's when I learned it's a little bit of a game. So you know what I did? I went out there, started going out to practice early, staying after, catching extra balls, watching film. Voila, your boy's getting way more time on the field. Like magic, baby. I'm sitting there when Shaq is talking to me, absolutely shocked. Like, oh my God, like, how's this conversation gonna go? So I left that meeting feeling like I was on thin ice, even though I was the second tight end in line. I was the backup to Kyle Brady at that time and would end up getting some starts that season, but it was still wild to me that I was oblivious to what was going on, and I had to learn to be a professional, and Shaq Harris scared the life out of me that day, buddy.